Hi friends, welcome on YourPedia panel discussion on Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission job opportunities. This panel discussion is specially for Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission job option in the domain of environment, assistant environment engineers. But at the same time, the entire panel will also discuss about the opportunity which Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission has brought for the candidates in 2026. We strongly believe that 2026 is the year of job opportunities in Andhra Pradesh. And when I am saying Andhra Pradesh, this is also relevant for Telangana students, those who speak Telugu, because in my opinion, Telugu will be the language required. So I believe these jobs which we are going to talk about are very, very relevant for all of you. And these jobs are for engineers. So more than 1,000 jobs have come for engineers in different domains. So the domains are assistant executive engineer, lot of jobs, 500 jobs, and then assistant environment engineer, then factory inspector, industry promotion officer, statistical officer, and then couple of more jobs, though less in number, but overall job opportunities are more than 1,000. Now our today's discussion is about Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission job for environment domain, and these jobs are recruitment will be in Pollution Control Board, Andhra Pradesh Pollution Control Board. Before we start discussion, friends, let me tell you our entire discussion today is on the basis of the documents which we have got from the previous such appointment which was conducted in 2022-23. So the syllabus, the kind of questions, the difficulty level, the pattern, all has earlier this exam was conducted, and we have taken from there only. Notification for this particular job, in which there are 40 seats of assistant environment engineer, the notification will come on 15th of August. Then the things will be pretty clear, but by 5th till 15th of August, YourPedia mentors have already launched the module, and we are providing you lot of learning content. So entire exam pattern, all the learning parts, the syllabus and the difficulty level, everything is on the basis of the previous such exam which was conducted. Very briefly, let me tell you, the exam will be conducted, that is a objective type paper, no screening, only one go, there is a paper, but there are two papers, one is general studies and aptitude, another is technical. General studies aptitude 150 questions, 150 minutes, and then technical 150 questions, 150 minutes, but 300 marks. So the weightage in marks for technical is double, that is going to be the paper. So and we understand the paper difficulty will not be vertical, it will be horizontal. That means you have to cover entire syllabus, which obviously is more, but difficulty level will not be there. So this is all what is the exam pattern. Now the topics in aptitude and technical, before I go forward and start discussion with my mentors, let me tell you there are 10 topics of your technical, and these 10 topics in the technical are divided into, I'll say these are divided into three main domains. One is generic domain, like ecosystem, natural resource, biodiversity. Then it comes environment impact assessment and global issues and environmental legislation. So these 5 topics are generic topics. They are not environmental engineering, that is environmental awareness. Then comes environmental engineering, in which you talk about pollution, like air pollution, soil pollution, and then solid waste management. That is a environmental engineering. And then mechanical engineering or civil engineering, if you call it, this is engineering materials, then fluid mechanics, thermodynamics. And you are aware that for environmental engineers, the branches which are eligible are mechanical, civil and chemical. So mechanical, civil and chemical. Technical subjects are thermodynamics, which is more relevant for chemical engineers, fluid mechanics and hydraulics, that is civil and mechanical, engineering materials largely for mechanical, as if you see the syllabus. So this is the syllabus for the technical. Non-technical syllabus consists of, again, polity, history, geography, economy, and then 2 topics like sustainability, sustainable development, and disaster management, that again is part of environment. So very well defined syllabus. I will not say it is a difficult, but you need to prepare consistently. That is all about environmental engineering exam. Now I'll go to one by one to my team members. So Gurvinder sir, you have already launched this module. So please brief the viewers first about the module which you have launched for this.
See, I think majority of the India is pan-India students are already aware that YourPedia is a dedicated platform where all the environment related exams we take care. Like right now, Uttar Pradesh is going on, Odisha is going on. Earlier we covered Rajasthan, Gujarat, then Haryana, CPCB, public sector related in Coal India, NTPC. This is a platform, dedicated platform to cover all the environment related exams. So about this module is very simple. We keep the things very simple. I believe in this philosophy. The more you keep the things simple, that will be better for you. So what we are providing in this particular module, sir, live classes will be there. It is starting from 30th of March. 30th of March, we have already started the live classes because notification is going to come in the 15th of August. So we have sufficient time. So classes will be there. Their recordings, PDF notes. Student having this very big query that, sir, will we get the notes or not? That so that they get the revision and everything. They will get the notes also, test series, practice questions, and dedicated one book related to the questions practice. Because once you study the subjects, then you will find that, okay, I have to practice more and more questions, because more variety of questions we have to practice, then we will know the book also. So this is about the module, sir. And in the next, because exam is notification come on 15th of August, so we have planned it for the 3 months, and we will go very normal pace. We will not pace up the things. What thing I liked about this recruitment is, especially for this APPCB, they have already given the calendar and what type of notification are coming, what are the number of vacancies, and majority cases for more the vacancies, the exam, this notification is going to be in the month of August only. So they have sufficient time. But otherwise, if we talk about the other, if you compare it with the other notifications of the other states, especially for this pollution control board, once they come with the notification, maximum 2 months they are giving for the exam.
Okay.
From the day they release the notification, maximum 2 months, and they immediately telling them, okay, after 1 week they are having the exam, after 10 days they are having the exam. So this is what I like, and we have sufficient ample time, and we will go in a normal pace. But otherwise, if you have to prepare the things in a 1.5 months, that's why we have to cover this subject syllabus in 1.5 months. It will means we have to pace up the thing. Parallel, we have to go 4, 5 classes. So as of now, we planned that we will go 2 classes at a time of 1 hour each, and in the next 3 months, we are going to cover the complete syllabus over there. Sir.
Okay. So friends, before I go for my next next question to Gurinder sir, let me tell you, you can join a free WhatsApp group of YourPedia.
Yeah.
Whenever we launch any module, we provide 30% content, which is really wonderful content that consists of, syllabus points, previous year questions, and a lot of other content. We provide free of cost in our free WhatsApp groups. So we have created WhatsApp groups dedicated for Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission job of Assistant Environment Engineer, for factory inspectors, for statistical officer, for industry promotion officer. So we have created dedicated WhatsApp groups. Do not enter in multiple groups unless until you are going to write those exams. So if you are going to write more than one exam, you can enter into different WhatsApp groups, because mentors are different. They are assigned the task and activities to share relevant content in each WhatsApp group. The link of those WhatsApp groups is with this particular video. You can join those links, and you can join the WhatsApp groups, and you will start getting the learning content for that. Now, Govinda sir, my next query point to you is, how do you think this particular exam is different from other such environmental exams, which you mentioned so many states are conducting, or they have conducted in the past? What difference do you find?
Sir, 2 ways we can do the comparison. One by the syllabus, secondly by the previous year papers.
Okay.
So first of all, if we talk about the syllabus, each and every state will be having a different syllabus.
Yeah.
But definitely, yes, some topics are there which is common, which we will find in all the exams, on all the states, like water pollution, their control, air pollution, solid waste management, EIA, environmental impact assessment. There are 4 or 5 topics which you will find same everywhere. But if you talk about these topics only, which are same for all the states, means if we compare that the previous year questions, you will find that, okay, in Uttar Pradesh they are asking the questions in a different way, more towards the numerical part and others, because IIT Kanpur is going to conduct that. In Rajasthan, in a different way, means there is some differences there in the previous year questions also. So this is where the role of YourPedia team comes, dedicated platform environment, that we will prepare them accordingly as per the requirement of the examination. We do the previous year analysis. Student ask this question normally, sir, as means we are going for the pollution control board exam, so should we refer the other state previous year question or not? If you are following YourPedia, if you have preparing with YourPedia, then need not to do that.
Yes.
Because why you study unnecessarily? Because I am not saying that they are not relevant. Yes, they are relevant, but not all the questions. So why the put unnecessary effort? What will happen? Let us suppose some topics is not mentioned in the syllabus, in that, but in other state the topic was there and they ask the question from there. Then student will get confused.
Obviously.
Okay, sir, teacher has not taught us, so they will go into that. So they will go into the studies there. So my advice to all the student is, refer the syllabus. We have the previous year paper also, because if we don't have the previous year paper, then only we go to the other state examinations, that how they ask the question from these topics. So right now, because we have the previous year paper, we have the well defined syllabus, then in that case no need to refer to the other We are going to provide you the sufficient content. But what you have to do, you have to just cover that. That's it, sir. So this is tailor-made as per the requirement of the exam. So you need to go to the other states' questions for that.
Yeah. So friends, no notes making.
Yeah.
No book reading. No reference to other paper, because we are providing you that, because we are doing that. So book reading we will do. There are so many teachers, they are reading books on your behalf. Notes we are making, and that we are providing to you in the form of content, right? So you can save a lot of time there. And nowadays what I've seen is, like, when we used to teach couple of years back in the classrooms and you used to sit with the pen and copy in your hand, that is very good way, but you used to spend 3 hours for what now students spend only half an hour. Half an hour video you listen and you have content in your hand, and you have to, because it is an objective paper, right? It is not a subjective paper. So please do not make any kind of notes, do not refer any kind of book, do not refer to any kind of other paper of any other exams, because they may not be relevant for you. Just focused preparation, that will make your entire preparation very, very effective. So when are you going to complete this entire thing, sir?
Sir, 3 months we will complete the syllabus, entire syllabus.
Okay.
No doubt teacher will do the question practice parallelly, but after that, like the Odisha is completed, UP is completed, although in the UP we provided the recorded content, we were having the very less time for that. So after that we will keep on doing the questions practice. A lot of question practice we will do. One thing I want to tell to the students, that student will be having one question in their mind. If the notification is coming on 15th August, when the exam will be conducted, they are not going to give you time more than 1.5 to 2 months, because this is a trend, because this is a guideline from the Supreme Court that you have to do this recruitment process at very high, means very good
fast pace.
Fast pace, you have to do that. So if you're thinking, okay, we have the time, we have 4.5 months to come the notification, after that also they will give the time, then we will start the preparation. Don't do this thing if you're serious about this job. Very reputed job is their job profile. If you're serious about this job, start from the very first day, because right now you will not have to put so much additional time you have to spare. What you have to do, you have to just follow 2-3 hours is sufficient on the daily basis. If you can spare 3 hours on daily basis from very first day, like we have already started, then that will be sufficient. Before they come with the notification, you will be prepared. That assurance we are giving.
Guru sir, there are some more positive minds sitting there who have even positive questions. You said that the question will be in their mind when after 15th August notification will come, when the exam will be conducted. One student called me and said, sir, will it come on 15th August? That is even more positive. Let me answer that question, what I told that boy. See, public service commission are constitutional bodies. So the moment they declare their job, calendar, it is mentioned, the bodies are mentioned under constitution, so they cannot, come back from what they have already declared. So they have already declared job, and not one job, they have declared entire calendar.
Yes.
So yes, notification is going to come on 15th of August. And friends, you have heard about smart work and hard work. Now I give you the example, practical example of that. Smart work is something where you take a decision well in advance compared to your competitors. Now 15th August notification will come, you want to study, surely it is gonna come, and you want to prepare it. So you start preparing slowly and steadily, and your level of preparation is good. There are some certain souls who are negative, or maybe they are thinking that it may not come. 15th August it came and you got 1 month or 2 months for preparation. Then you started preparing a lot. That is called a hard work. So smart component was not there. And believe me, the success comes when you are smart worker. So you understood, like, it is gonna come, so let's put 2 hours every day. Where is hard work in that? Actually there is no hard work, but you have taken a smart decision. And I'm not saying this that this everything to you so that you purchase the module of YourPedia. I'm not saying that for this. I'm observing it, and that is happening every year, so many states. Moreover, as you are aware, every state government is to conduct recruitment for environment professionals, because that is a direction of Supreme Court. So yes, this recruitment is going to be there, and if the date is going to come, that is 15th August, you will not get much time for this. So start your preparation so that you effectively do it. Now over to you, sir. The same. I mean, you have authority and you have quite healthy experience in mentoring students for state exams. So students have this thing in their mind that August is far away,
Yes.
like April, May, June, July, and then August, and exam will be after that.
Yes.
So this is something which is good or bad?
No, actually, sir, there are two type of student, those who are preparing. One, those who are preparing continuously, and other part is those who are doing private job, or maybe they have quitted the preparation. So for those students, according to me, this time duration is best, because they can start from bottom and they can go to the top.
Yes.
Throughout. And also one thing I would like to say, that in any exam, for qualifying any exam, number of revision is directly proportional to the chances you will clear that exam. So you will get more time, and you will get number of revision more. And as sir told that we'll complete this whole syllabus within 3 months, then you can repeatedly
Revise that.
revise that whole thing, and that will be beneficial. And those those who are in private sector and keen to join government job, for those students, I think this is the best exam, and they should go for that.
So friends, very relevant point sir has told, like if you are in private sector job and looking for a job in your own state, and obviously age, there is more age than public sector exams. Like public sector typical age is less than 30 years, but in state public service commission jobs you can get higher age also. If you're thinking of shifting now, a wonderful opportunity for you. Along with your job, you can make a balance for such exams.
Yes,
Suppose exam is after 2 months, then you have to give 5-6 hours. Along with job, it is not possible.
Yes.
So that is a positive way to see, friends. In my opinion, sir, I think that is a good thing also, bad thing also. A student who is self-disciplined, and who makes kind of preparation strategy for him and sticks to that, so he will obviously get mileage out of it. But then maintaining the ritual, maintaining the discipline, and sticking to that particular timetable which they have made for themselves is difficult. No doubt YourPedia will help you, because I think we have made daily classes, and sir, sometime I see that you make classes of 5 hours, 6 hours also per batch, but this time you have made 1.5 hour class, and I believe and I believe
mainly that is for those students, those who are continuously preparing. Like you said, in PSU we get only 2 months.
Right.
Those exams are for those students, those
who are only sitting and preparing, not doing job.
Yes, right.
Say
this is different.
Yes, it's different.
We do not need that much hours of classes for particularly for this exam, I think so.
Yeah.
So that is the thing, sir, which sir has discussed about the working students, working candidates.
Yes.
Because working candidates having this big issue, sir. We are working and we don't have the time.
We don't get time.
So especially the students who are working, you have sufficient time. So in the end, you should not have any excuses, sir. We are working and we don't have the time. Now the notification has come, and now the exam has come. The dates has come out. So we don't have the time. Don't make this excuse in the end. We have sufficient time for this thing. And again, with the job, 2 to 3 hours on the daily basis, you can easily spare. So if you're serious again, you should start preparation from the very first day.
And that is the beauty of almost every job which Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission has declared. Factory inspector, 2 years experience, electrical engineers, then you talk about a statistical officer, computer science, mathematics graduates. So 15th August notification will come. So all of you are getting sufficient time to prepare along with your jobs, friends. And there are so many computer graduates who always keep on cribbing that, sir, we are not getting jobs. 251 jobs have come for statistical officer, where every BTech guy, every BE student, MTech guy, and why not PhD? If you are doing PhD, you should also apply, because as far as the age is concerned, believe me friends, you will get sufficient age in Public Service Commission exams, though the details will be clear once notification comes. But think of preparing, and the best part is, like, you will not be sparing additional time for this preparation, because it is requiring only 1 to 2 hours every day. Till your notification comes, you will be completing this entire preparation. Jatin sir, I will come to you, your domain, sir, and the strategy for that.
Sir, my domain is water pollution, and strategy. First of all, I will say that it is a golden opportunity for the Andhra people.
True.
Because a lot of vacancies are there, and as you told me that Supreme Court of order is there.
Yes.
That in different states,
this
pollution control board seats are vacant, right?
Right.
So first of all, sir, strategy is this: if we prepare for any other exams, like let's don't talk about this. If we talk about like AE exam or JEE exam, we have a different subjects. We have a lot of subjects, like 10 to 12 subjects, technical subjects, and non-technical subjects along with that. And we have and generally we start preparing just before the 3 to 4 months or 6 months before. So if we can target those exams, and if we can prepare in 6 months in this whole syllabus, and if we look about this AEE exam for Pollution Control Board, we have only 10 subjects, and these 10 subjects are interrelated subjects.
Yes.
So and you have a sufficient time, so you have a more than 3 months to prepare this. So I think there is a lot of time for the candidates that in this given time they can very easily they can read all these topics and can very easily crack the exam. So strategy, basically, first of all, you have to prepare all the topics in detail. So no need to skip. And as Sir Govinda sir told that syllabus comparison, if we look the syllabus of Odisha state, so there is a different syllabus of water pollution, like groundwater pollution, water resources pollution. So water resources topics, so especially they mention in their syllabus, but as such in this syllabus it is not mentioned. So syllabus are little bit comparatively less. Yes, concise syllabus is there. So preparation, and if we analyze this PYQs, I analyze this water pollution topics. So questions are very simple, just straightforward questions. If you have go through all the topics, then very easily you can solve all the problems.
So friends, 3 branches are allowed for assistant environment engineer job in Andhra Pradesh: mechanical engineers, chemical engineers, and civil engineers. In many states, when this job comes, only civil engineers or environmental engineers are allowed for this particular job, or maybe chemistry background or chemical background candidates. So kind of questions which you are going to get, or kind of syllabus which we see, that also depends upon whom you are recruiting. If you are recruiting mechanical engineer, obviously you have to keep some topic for that. And if mechanical and chemical engineers are sitting and they are asking solid waste management or air pollution or soil pollution, the difficulty level cannot be, keeping only in the mind of civil engineers. It has to be like sare baith rahe hain, everybody is sitting, so let's have that difficulty level so that everybody is in position to do that. So that justifies the difficulty level in horizontal landscape, not in vertical direction. Over to you, sir. Your domain.
Sir, here I'm going to cover the fluid mechanics and hydraulics part first, and then the process calculation and the thermodynamics. So if I talk about the fluid mechanics first, so here you can see, sir, the candidates of civil, mechanical and the chemical are eligible here. So I can say the fluid mechanics is going to be very, very simple for subject for them. Okay, and if you just see the revision of the examination, I can say maximum marks. So here each question is comprising of 2 marks here. Okay, so we can say that we can expect the numerical questions as well as the theoretical question from the fluid mechanics here, which will be easy for all the candidates. But if we talk about the process calculation and thermodynamics here, thermodynamics is going to be little bit, I can say, difficult for the civil candidate perspective here, because they don't cover that particular portion. But that will be a plus point for the mechanical and the chemical branch here. They are going to be simply, I can say, they are going to gain a lot of marks from that particular part here. And if I just say about the paper level, as I have done the previous year paper analysis here, the level of the questions are very, very simple. Only the theoretical question has been asked here. The questions are directly one-liner based. Like I can say, from the Bernoulli equation, they have asked that what type of energy it is dealing with. And in the case of thermodynamics, it is stating that what I can say first law of thermodynamics is dealing with what thing. So this type of question is being asked from this particular part here.
Okay, so in syllabus hydraulics is mentioned, but
Yes,
do you think, sir, hydraulic machines will also be asked or something?
Yes, sir. Hydraulic is mentioned here, and I can say that they are going to ask you some basics of the, I can say, classification of turbines, specific speed, along with the classification of pumps here.
They should
so
prepare.
when I will cover the fluid mechanics and hydraulic part, I will be covering that part definitely, because it is not mentioned in the syllabus, but the word is mentioned here. So we have to cover for that part.
Okay, and friends, many of you keep on saying that fluid mechanics I have studied for GATE and this my preparation is done. Believe me, the kind of questions asked in GATE are different from kind of questions which you can expect in these kind of exams. When you write GATE exam in mechanical engineering or civil engineering, only mechanical engineer or civil engineer are eligible to write that paper, or others don't write that. But here, the kind of questions which you are expecting, so the questions level will be different and their expectation will also be different. Over to you, sir. Same question.
Sir, my domain will be here air, noise pollution and solid and industrial waste management.
Right.
Sir, coming on to this topic, there is always a edge to the student, because mostly always question is asked from the codal provisions or standards given by CPCB or SPCB, Andhra State Pollution Control Board, or CPCB. Like mostly they will ask what is the permissible limit for CO2, what is the permissible limit for CO, how we will control that. Mostly question is asked from that point only, what is the effect of that. because they want engineers should know what are the impact of this pollutant on the people, so
Okay.
they can reduce the pollution and protect the people. So
Right.
they will always be go toward practical part. Like in solid waste also, sir, I can say they will mostly ask how to reduce,
Okay.
how to process. Like you can see, sir, landfill is increasing day by day. How to process that landfill, how we will reduce that. Mostly question will be asked from that portion. Like when vehicle, like we will say, van is coming our home to collect the waste, then how we will segregate that waste. So mostly question in previous year also they have asked on this topic only.
Okay.
So if a student is going to cover this topic also, it will be very helpful. So
Okay.
there is one edge now, because a chemical and mechanical student will not study solid waste in their branches, then it is a edge that if they will study some simple portion also, it will be always edge for them, sir.
Okay.
So from this part they will ask simply these kinds of question. So student have to prepare mostly these things only from this part, sir.
Okay, so friends, the mantra is like referring previous year questions and preparing accordingly, because these topics are common in other state exams also, but you have to prepare from there only. So over to you, sir. Now material science is also part of the syllabus. So your perspective on that, sir.
Sir, when I was analyzing the question paper, 7 question was asked from the engineering material, and this was very straightforward question,
Okay.
sir. And I cannot say that was mechanical age guide, because it was very easy question, very simple question. So everyone can do. Even sir, I think today I will start engineering material, and really it is a very interesting topic, sir. Like here some syllabus, structure and property of engineering material.
Right, sir.
Structure and property of engineering material.
Right.
2 question was from that segment, sir. From only 1, 2 question was there. Apart from that, sir, you all were discussed why you will start earlier the preparation. Sir, everyone you have discussed about one thing, sir. Suppose someone is working in the private sector and they have did their BTech 6-7 years ago. So might be possible say they cut from the study.
Yes.
And this is golden chance to these
Yeah,
guys also,
true.
if they start their preparation, because everyone have dream to work in their home state or bagal wala state, home state. So that's good, they can start earlier and get the result.
So am I correct, Rajiv sir? Like unlike other subjects, material science looks like very precise and concise syllabus.
Haan,
They mention
sir.
only 2-3 topics.
Only 3 or 4 topic is there, and out of which 7 question was there. One heat treatment, stress sustain diagram,
Stress and
engineering
diagram,
material. But
small
only
topics.
3 or 4 topics.
So can we say easy to score more
very
marks?
easy, sir,
Because
very
that kind of
easy, I
takes
can
the-
say, haan.
Mechanical, sir,
Sorry, sir.
but it is only for the mechanical.
No, sir. See, stress sustain diagram, engineering material, common for civil, mechanical, even chemical can also do better in that. Phase diagram little bit inclined to.
So it is easy to
mechanical.
understand. See, I strongly believe, sir, even if somebody has never done heat treatment in his life, but the moment Rajiv sir will teach, I mean, it is like not difficult to understand.
Sure, sure.
Even school children, they study physics, sir. Stress strain is just like simple definition. You have force, you have area, those kind of things, and I strongly believe that it will not be difficult even for chemical engineer to understand. But this is the topic, sir, where you can score more per unit effort which you put for this topic. That is my perception. So after now, friends, this entire technical part with paper 2 we have discussed. Now we come to paper 1 with Prabhajot sir. Sir, there are 10 topics in general aptitude part, paper 1. So your perspective on that.
Sir, I will like to briefly talk about 6 topics first, and that I will club into 2. The first is major current events, history and geography. So these 3 topics, these we have to cover state specific. And talking about the state, the ratio will be like national events will be covered in 70% and state specific will be 30%.
Okay. Okay. So that ratio is 70% weightage to Andhra
Yes.
and 30% to this.
Yes, 70% to be state and 30 to
So
national.
there are 3 topics of that,
Yes.
right, sir? History, geography and current event.
Yes.
What about polity and economy, sir?
Sir, they are very straightforward and basic for all. You need not focus on the state for that.
Okay.
Simple questions can be asked from these expected, like GS is there,
Yeah.
polity is there, economy is there. Very straightforward questions can be.
Okay,
done from
so friends, this journal studies may 6 topics which Prabhajot sir said, 3 topics where you can find Andhra in that, other Andhra will not be there. What I mean by that is like polity, Indian polity, economy, science and technology. This is same for everyone. I mean, you will not find that science and technology is different from Andhra state or Indian polity is different from Andhra state. But when it comes to history of Andhra Pradesh is there. Certainly they have mentioned with special reference to Andhra Pradesh. 70% question in history, geography and in current you can find from Andhra Pradesh. because obviously more weightage to be given to that. And in history also, Professor, it is very vast subject, but history may also, correct me if I'm wrong, I mean more weightage will be given to particular section.
Yes, sir, as it is clearly written in the syllabus, the majority will be about modern history.
Okay.
Specifically, it is written Indian national movement. That is
Yeah.
basically from revolt of 1847 to 57 to 1947.
Yeah.
You know, that we need to cover specifically. Yes.
So that modern history or Indian national movement, that is general entire Indian history. As far as Andhra is concerned, you need to delve in detail about your history. That will be ancient history part also, because Andhra is, or Telugu, this is the first Telugu state created in India on the linguistic basis, and they have very rich cultural heritage, sir, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. And yes, you need to go in detail about the history. So many of them feel that you sitting in Punjab, how can you teach Andhra about their history and geography, Professor sir?
So basically, you know, for state-specific exams, our major guideline will be previous year papers.
Yeah.
We will focus on that, and the majority of the questions are asked in that arena only.
Yeah.
So we will focus on that, and you need not worry about visiting in Punjab. We will definitely cater to your needs.
Yeah. So friends, knowledge is knowledge. So whether you study history, when we say India, do you know where India is? India is in all the states. India is in Punjab also. When you study the history of India, don't you study Jallianwala Bagh? When you study history, don't you study the national movements in Telangana state? Don't you study, you know, the princely states created after independence? One was Hyderabad. So you study all these things, friends. So India is in the states. So when we teach India, we teach automatically the states also. So Manpreet ma'am, over to you and your domains.
Okay, sir. Sir, in the GS section, I am going to conduct the session regarding the quant and reasoning as
Yes.
well. So if we talk about the quant and reasoning both section, the overall trend says that there are around 25 to 30 questions asked from such section. And if we talk about the level of the exam, the questions are not of pretty much high level. These are of simple basic concepts which you have to know, which you have to cover in your quant and reasoning both section. If we talk about the topics that are repeatedly asked, the topics are percentage, profit loss, time and work, time and distance. In the reasoning section, the mostly questions are come from the coding and decoding section, blood relation. And the one thing that you have to keep in your mind, that the topics which are of high level, that is of probability, permutation, combination, geometry section and the algebra section. And also in the reasoning section, the sitting arrangement is there. These are the topics which are of high level. But the main thing is the questions asked from such sections, such topics are of very much less type. So you can see that the 1 or 2 questions are asked from such topics. So you have to spend your time on the basic concepts. If you talk about the strategy to clear, then for a beginner, you have to clear your basic concepts first. If you clear your basic concepts, the next game is to regarding the speed and accuracy on which you have to focus. Firstly, clear your basic concepts, because the questions are from the basic concepts and from the direct formula, right? And then you have to cover each your question in the 1 minute time. For that, you have to focus on the speed and accuracy only. This
Yes.
is the key to clear the quant and the reasoning section in your exam.
Yes. So friends, let me give you some input here. There are 10 topics in general studies and mental ability, and 150 marks. 10 topics, 150 marks. Ma'am said 2 topics, 30 marks. That simply means every topic is fetching you 15 marks. Every topic is giving you 15 marks. Now I give you a very important tip. There are 2 topics in your general aptitude which actually should not be there. One is sustainable development and environmental protection. Another is, you know, disaster management. These are going to give you 30 marks. And as a teacher of these 2 topics, I am feeling very happy, because hardly it is going to take 2 hours for you to revise these 2 topics. Yes, 2 hours for these 2 topics, and you are going to get 30 marks, because syllabus is pretty simple and previous year questions are also pretty simple. So general studies and aptitude is going to be easy pie for you, not difficult. And yes, there can be some difficult areas or zones, but at the same time there are easy topics also, like material science we said, very briefly defined topic, and fluid mechanics in comparison to material science looks like huge, but when they are dividing topics, Andhra Pradesh previous year question paper we have seen, sir, so weightage they have given equal weightage to the topics. They have done justice with that. So this is how it has come.
Sir, I would like to add here one thing. the mostly in recent 2020 to 2025 mostly pollution control board exam that has happened, they have mostly covered basics.
Yeah.
If they have given very big syllabus also, it is not matter. They are covering the questions very basically.
Yeah.
Like if a guy is from like civil engineering, he have to study thermodynamics. They will always ask what is the first law, what is second law. Mostly they will ask from that only. If a mechanical student have to study air pollution, they will ask how we can control this size of particulate matter, how we can control this. Mostly they will ask from basics only.
Yes.
So student will not have problem because we have 3 months time for notification. In that 3 months, first we will complete from basics, then we will revise them. Then it will be very much helpful for the student to easily crack the exam. If he is from mechanical, if he is from civil, if he is from chemical, that is not the matter, sir, here. So this is the very good opportunity for Andhra Pradesh
Yes,
students,
yes.
because this kind of opportunities will not come in next 2 to 3 years.
Yes.
So this is very good opportunity. So those who students are seeking or trying or starting the preparation, they should surely go for YourPedia.
Yes. So I think Guru sir, anything else we have left?
So you're talking about that we are sitting in Punjab and we want to prepare the students for the Andhra. Students ask me question one, sir, you are sitting in Chandigarh and how you can teach fluid mechanics for the Uttar Pradesh?
Okay.
So and one more point, sir, I want to ask related to the timing, start preparation. So GATE is a standard exam. So all are engineers and all majority students know about the GATE examination. So the more timely you start the GATE preparation, the more timely you start the preparation, result is in front of you. Means your friends must have written this GATE examination, or maybe your other branch friends you must have written the GATE examination. The student who will prepare the GATE examination 2 months ago the GATE paper, or if he is preparing before the 6 months, then result will be totally different.
Yeah. Friends, I don't know how many of you are aware that YourPedia has 2 centers, 2 offices as of now. One is in Chandigarh in Punjab and another is in Hyderabad in ABIDS. So you are most welcome, you can come there also. Our team is there and the live streaming. The classes are streamed from ABIDS, that is in Hyderabad, and from Punjab, that is in Chandigarh. So start your preparation. It's a wonderful opportunity for all of you. And we assure you that if you prepare well with the team, you will surely get positive results. So keep watching YourPedia for more such inputs. We are going to cover, panel discussion we are going to do for other job opportunities also by Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission, like your statistical officer job, factory inspector jobs, like industry promotion officer jobs. We are going to conduct the panel discussion for that, and you will surely get a lot of information. So thanks a lot for watching, and look forward to mentor all of you.
Thank you.